Alright, guys. I had something very important to do, but I am back, and welcome to part 11 of my Warner Brothers DVD Collection Phone Edition. Where we last left off, we looked at the film Pink Cadillac, and now we're going to continue on from there with the 2005 DVD release of The Polar Express. 2004 film. This is the full screen edition. I know Movie and Game Lover 98 has the widescreen edition, as well as the 2-disc widescreen edition. This is co-produced with Castle Rock Entertainment, Shangri-La Entertainment, Image Movers, Golden Mean, and Playtone. Castle Rock, I do know that Castle Rock made another film called A Mighty Wind, which my grandparents used to have that DVD from 2003. It's a 2003 DVD. That's what A Mighty Wind is. A Mighty Wind's a 2003 DVD, whereas this is a 2005 DVD. And that A Mighty Wind was presented in widescreen. And that's what my grandparents had. And it had the 2002 AOL Time Warner Byline variant of the 1996 Warner Home Video logo in widescreen with the low-tone regular strings theme. Whereas this DVD of The Polar Express uses the 2004 blue FBI anti-piracy warning screen and regular version of the 1996 Warner Home Video logo in full screen with the dual synthesized strings theme. And that was the disc for The Polar Express that I just showed you. Next up is Pup Named Scooby-Doo Volume 7. 2007 DVD. It contains 5 episodes: The Mayhem of the Moving Mollusk, The Where-Do of Do Manor, Catcher on the Sly, The Ghost of Miss Shusham, and The Wrath of Waitrow. Presented in full screen, not rated, 69 minutes. This series contains the 1986 Hanna-Barbera Swirling Star logo. There's a difference between the 1979 and the 1986. Because the 1979 Swirling Star logo has the swirling star on a red and blue back. Have the swirling star being red and blue. The 1979 version has the swirling star being red and blue. But the 1986 version has the swirling star looking more purple. And here is the disc for Pup Named Scooby-Doo Volume 7. And this DVD uses the 2004 blue FBI anti-piracy warning screen, followed by the 1996 Warner Home Video logo in full screen, regular version, with the regular strings theme. Next up, Rebel Without a Cause, 2013 reprint of a 2005 DVD, a 2-disc special edition. And this film is rated PG-13 for some violence and thematic elements, and 111 minutes, and it is presented in widescreen. Here's disc 1, which is the film, and disc 2 with the bonus features. Interestingly enough, both discs use the 2004 blue FBI anti-piracy warning screen, but disc 1 uses the warning screen in widescreen, while disc 2 uses the warning screen in full screen. Disc 1 uses the regular version of the 1996 Warner Home Video logo in widescreen with the dual synthesized strings theme, while disc 2 uses the regular version of the 1996 Warner Home Video logo in full screen with the regular strings theme. Just so you know, all full screen edition DVDs also use the 4x3 full screen version of the FBI anti-piracy warning screen, as well as DVDs of TV shows like The Flintstones, Looney Tunes, Tom and Jerry, etc. Next up, Scooby-Doo 1 and 2 Collection 2009 DVD release. Scooby-Doo is a 2002 film, and Scooby-Doo 2 Monsters Unleashed is a 2004 film. Both DVDs of those films were released in those respective years. Scooby-Doo also got a DVD release in 2002. Scooby-Doo 2 Monsters Unleashed also got a 2004 release on DVD. Scooby-Doo is rated PG for some rude humor, language, and some scary action. Scooby-Doo 2 Monsters Unleashed is rated PG for some scary action, rude humor, and language. And Scooby-Doo is 86 minutes, while Scooby-Doo 2 Monsters Unleashed is 93 minutes. And the back cover says both of those films are presented in full screen, but that is not the case with my copy, as one of the films on this DVD is in a different format. Here's the disc for Scooby-Doo. This film, Scooby-Doo, the first disc, Scooby-Doo, is presented in full screen. But disc 2, which is Scooby-Doo 2 Monsters Unleashed, has the widescreen disc inside. Strangely enough, some Warner Brothers DVDs from 2002 to 2004 have a pretty weird habit of using a different version of the Warner Home Video logo depending on which edition is used. A different musical version. In that the full screen sides of those films use the regular strings theme, and the widescreen side of those films use the dual synthesized strings theme, which is kind of inconsistent. But the first disc containing the original Scooby-Doo film. Because it's in full screen, it uses the regular version of the 1996 Warner Home Video logo in full screen with the regular strings theme. And disc 2, because it has the widescreen disc of Scooby-Doo 2 Monsters Unleashed, it has the regular version of the 1996 Warner Home Video logo in widescreen with the dual synthesized strings theme on the disc for Scooby-Doo 2 Monsters Unleashed on this DVD set. Because the widescreen disc is inside of this DVD, it has the dual synthesized strings theme for Scooby-Doo 2 Monsters Unleashed for this one. Other Warner Brothers DVDs that got caught in a similar habit, like Looney Tunes Back in Action, where the full screen side used the regular strings theme and the widescreen side used the dual synthesized strings theme, or where the full screen edition used the regular strings theme and the widescreen edition used the dual synthesized strings theme, along with other films like Mystic River. But that's weird. And the widescreen sides of Scooby-Doo and Looney Tunes Back in Action, the widescreen side of Scooby-Doo uses the dual synthesized strings theme, and the full screen side of Scooby-Doo 2 Monsters Unleashed have the regular strings theme. Those are other examples. Here's Scooby-Doo 13 Spooky Tales Around the World. Disc 1 is missing, but it has the episodes The Fiesta Host is an Aztec Ghost, The Harem Scarum Sanitarium, The Spirit of 76, A Creepy Tangle in the Bermuda Triangle, The Switch a Witch, and A Menace in Venus. And Disc 2, the only disc I have, contains Shiver and Shake, That Demon's a Snake, Lock the Door, It's a Minotaur, The Ozark Witch Switch, Jeepers, It's the Jaguaro, Moonlight Madness, Ghost of the Ancient Astronauts Part 1 and 2. Not rated 206 minutes, presented in full screen, but beginning in 2011, all discs of any Warner Brothers release contain the zoomed-in version of the 1996 Warner Home Video logo in widescreen with the dual synthesized strings theme, including this DVD release of 13 Spooky Tales Around the World, in which this DVD of Scooby-Doo 13 Spooky Tales Around the World is another one that has the zoomed-in version of the 1996 Warner Home Video logo in widescreen with the dual synthesized strings theme. And it has the support anti-piracy screen from 2007 with a red line reading piracy on a blue box and a black background. And the last DVD I'll show you for part 11 is Scooby-Doo and the Alien Invaders. This is a 2000 DVD release. Also a 2000 film. This was the very last film to have Mary Kay Bergman. This is the last film to have Mary Kay Bergman, or the last Scooby-Doo film to have Mary Kay Bergman do the voice of Daphne. And this film is presented in full screen, not rated, 71 minutes. Of course, the DVD's from 2000. And here's the scene index and the disc for Scooby-Doo and the Alien Invaders, which is another clear disc, just like Forever Young and Ace Ventura Pet Detective. And this DVD of Scooby-Doo and the Alien Invaders comes with a snapper case, and this DVD of Scooby-Doo and the Alien Invaders uses the regular version of the 1996 Warner Home Video logo in full screen with the regular strings theme. And there you have it. That was part 11. And stay tuned for part 12, which will be made tomorrow, because I have to go to music rehearsal either tomorrow or when I get home from rehearsal. I will make part 12. Depending on what time it is. But it will most likely be made tomorrow. Until then, I will catch you guys later, because I have a music rehearsal to attend this evening with the orchestra that I'm attending. And that's it for part 11. And stay tuned for part 12, which will most likely come either when I get home from rehearsal or tomorrow, but most likely tomorrow. Until then, see you later.